Welcome back to Well, That's Interesting, the That Shouldn't Be There edition.
Oh my God. We're totally talking about butt stuff again, aren't we?
We are totally talking about butt stuff again. I don't know, it's just...
Y'all, what's happening? What's happening to our butts, y'all?
I'm Jill Chacha, and I'm with the very concerned Marissa Riley.
It's me. And I'm just really thinking about a certain part of every human.
Yeah.
And it's the butt.
It's the butt. Yeah. We're back in the butt today. We were in the rectum last week, and we're a little bit deeper today.
A little bit deeper now.
That's right. We're in the colon and large intestine today.
Good times.
That's right. We're working backwards. In-Betweeni 048, Ladybug found during colonoscopy.
No.
And Chopsticks found in sinuses.
I am offended for the Ladybug. How did she get there? Also, I don't really know what gender ladybugs are.
I don't know either. I think they're chill.
They're chill.
I think they're pretty
whatever.
Open. Yeah.
They're like,
they seem pretty chill.
Just throw a pronoun and we'll catch it. It's no big deal.
That's right. I guess we should begin.
We shall.
All right. Let's head on back to a year I can't remember, 2019.
Oh, I can't either.
No.
What did we do?
I have no idea. Don't ask me where I was or what I was doing. And you know what? I'm totally okay with this because that means it was pretty much uneventful for me.
Yes, I love an uneventful year. They're so chill, I think. I don't know.
It's been a while. Unfortunately for one gentleman, 2019 will always be a landmark year, and we're about to learn why.
Oh, no.
Now, this particular case took place around fall, a majestic season in the States. Leaves get all psychedelic. Creatures, great and small, prepare for a long hibernation.
And pumpkin spice.
Put a pin in that and hibernation.
Will do.
And as all of this is going down, we humans are just doing human shit, like sticking cameras up our butts to look for signs of tumors, scarring, ulcers, and cancer. All things gastroenterologists keep an eye out for when a patient is undergoing a good old colonoscopy.
Oh my, I have never had to do this in my life, but I hear it is quite the event.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, I'm not being sarcastic. I'm weirdly obsessed with colonoscopies. Just because of exactly what happens and what it takes to get there, which I'm positive you will outline.
We are going to break it down for you.
I'm pumped.
Yeah. Okay.
I am so pumped. Okay, let's get in there.
Literally. So,
yes.
So enter our 59-year-old man. Now, at this age, this procedure isn't new.
No.
The CDC recommends regular screenings begin around age 45 and should continue until age 75, all to help prevent colorectal cancer.
What a word.
Or to catch it early. That's right.
She nailed it.
You want to say it together?
Colorectal.
Amazing.
Nailed it.
Now, you can't just walk into a gastroenterologist's office, hop on the table, and begin.
Nope.
No, to get an unobstructed view of the large intestine and rectum, it has to be squeaky clean, which, of course, it's usually not.
Okay, this is the part that I'm obsessed with.
Okay.
Is the fact that they clean you the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think the night before.
Yes.
Or something like
You're right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to get into it?
I'm so excited. Okay, let's do it.
So, Dr. Marissa, would you please assist in telling us what patients should do before their appointment according to Harvard University's website, health.harvard.edu. Now, it's a bit long, so let's alternate reading the info. What do you say?
That sounds great.
Okay.
I'm pumped. I am here for it.
All right, you go first.
All right. Quote, begin now. All right. If you shudder at the thought of having a colonoscopy to check for hidden colon cancer, chances are it's the prep that's stoking your apprehension. It's certainly a major inconvenience. Getting ready for the procedure takes much longer, an average of 16 hours, according to one study, than the 3 hours or so you'll spend at the medical center the day of your colonoscopy. But what's most off-putting is the purgative part, taking a powerful bowel-clearing substance and coping with the resulting diarrhea.
There you go.
Take it from there, Jill.
You got it. Now, emptying the contents of the colon is a key requirement for a successful colonoscopy. If the bowel prep isn't up to par, polyps and lesions can be missed. The colonoscopy may take longer, increasing the risks of complications, or the whole process may need to be repeated or rescheduled, making another round of bowel prep necessary.
Oh.
Yeah, different medical centers recommend different ways to prepare the bowel for a colonoscopy. There are 2 parts, diet and drinking bowel cleaning liquids. Here are some of the main strategies.
All right. A few days before the colonoscopy procedure, start eating a low-fiber diet. No whole grains, nuts, seeds, dried fruit, or raw fruits, or vegetables. The day before the colonoscopy procedure, don't eat solid foods. Instead, consume only clear liquids like clear broth or bouillon, black coffee or tea, clear juice, clear soft drinks, or sports drinks.
The afternoon or evening before the colonoscopy, drink a liquid that will trigger bowel clearing diarrhea.
Holy shit.
End quote.
Holy shit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Damn.
Totally apt. My friends, this is certainly a lot of shit to go through to stick an expensive camera up your butt.
Yeah.
Now, but it's worth it for many reasons, especially when the following happens.
Oh my God.
Now, we just said you're going to have to drink a liquid that really lets things rip. And for our 59-year-old patient, according to the August edition of ACG Case Reports, he was given 1 gallon of polyethylene glycol the evening before the colonoscopy.
1 gallon?
A gallon.
That is so scary.
That is a gallon.
A gallon of what is essentially like the strongest laxative ever.
Yes, exactly. What the fuck is that? Polyethylene glycol, 3350 to be exact, belongs to a class of medications called osmotic laxatives.
Called it.
she raised both her hands.
Called it.
And her arms.
I knew it. Context clues.
Osmotic laxatives, which means they do this thing where water that would normally be absorbed by the intestine would remain in the stool, making it super soft and, well, watery and easy to pass. And a fucking gallon of it will sure do the job of making your large intestine and rectum so shiny and unobstructed the doctor will be able to see themselves.
So here's the thing about this. I always wonder if after all of this, if you feel kind of clean the next day. You probably just feel tired and your butt hurts.
Yeah, right into us. Have you done this?
Have you done this?
Yeah.
Was it a nice feeling the next day? I'm guessing no. I think I'm...
Yeah. I'm gonna make an assumption and say no.
And say it's bad. There's colon cleansing, but
yes,
that's when you do it kind of for...
to feel
cleanse,
good. Yeah.
To feel good. Yeah. This involves a camera. Yes. And that's a part of my body I don't want to be photographed unless it is for health reasons.
Yeah. There you go. So let's get to it. Dr. Marissa, I'd love to show you a screenshot of the patient's colonoscopy the following day. And if you would, please tell us what you see in this particular region of the colon area.
I would be happy to. Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm looking at 3 pictures of what appears to be the inside of a colon, and it's kind of like a cave made of skin that's wet.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just said that out loud.
This photo will be on our social medias, so you can play along too.
Yeah, you can join me in the fun.
Yes.
So in this wet cave that is someone's insides, there is what no doubt in my mind is a fucking ladybug.
That's right.
From multiple angles. One photo you see the head, another photo you see the back, and this looks like the underside of it. Right. So it took a goddamn somersault. It took a tumble during this situation. What the fuck? Am I right?
You're 100% correct.
Holy shit.
That is a fully intact, fully alive ladybug.
No, it's alive! Yes. No! Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Let it out. It's just crawling around like it owns the place. And, like I said, all photos, as per usual, will be available on our social media stuff. So please subscribe and like.
Okay. Yeah. Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Here's the glass half full.
Uh-huh.
It's not a grosser bug.
Ooh. Put a pin in that.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh, yeah. What, you think I was going to let that slide? Mouth fully open, folks. Yeah. That's one thing at a time. One thing at a time.
Okay. Tell me more about the ladybug. Well, I just live in the worst space of mystery in my life. The things I'm picturing in my mind
Oh, yeah.
are really gross.
I've got
It's
a real
roach. It's a roach. I'm thinking of a roach.
Your money's on roach? Okay. Your money's on roach?
My money's on roach
Okay.
just because I think that's like a small roach, like a baby roach.
Okay.
Because that's the grossest thing
Okay.
I can think of.
I like that. All right. So let's get back to our ladybug. I know what you're thinking. How the hell and why the hell? So let's remember when I said this took place in the fall when creatures are finding little spots to hibernate in?
Believe it or not, I completely forgot. Even though you told me to put a pin in it, I was a little distracted by the wet cave.
Yeah, the pumpkin spice. Remember,
That's right.
There you go.
How could I forget?
So turns out while you never see ladybugs in the fall/winter, it's because they hibernate too.
There.
According to the report, quote, light-colored homes in wooded areas attract their attention. And when you know it, that's where our gentleman was sleeping one evening before his appointment. It's theorized the bug was accidentally swallowed while unconscious, and because timing is everything, quote, his colonoscopy preparation may have helped the bug escape from digestive enzymes in the stomach and the upper small intestine, end quote. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because stuff like that is supposed to be...
It's supposed to break it down.
Yeah, and your stomach acid. That
Right.
stomach acid can,
Oh, yeah, that bug would
chew through anything.
Yeah, that bug would not have made it. But, yeah, flushing everything out cleared the way for this bug to survive and move in for a few hours. And I think it kind of earned it because it must have been holding on for dear life not to be expelled, if you think about it.
I'm now officially traumatized for the bug. I didn't even think of its feelings.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone, just please imagine a ladybug holding onto the walls of a colon with its little legs for dear life.
Even in these photos, you'll see that it took a tumble.
It took a tumble. It totally could be a Pixar short. I think. I don't know. I want this to be animated, please.
You know what? I'm down. I'll back it.
I'm super happy to tell you two things. The bug was removed and nothing else was found. So his ass is A-okay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Is the bug okay?
Yeah, I don't know if they released the bug after they got it out.
It's probably
but that would
dead.
make an amazing ending to that.
Oh my God. To see like the doctor with the gloved hands take the bug and then like reach out the window and then it flies away.
Right?
I'm positive that didn't happen. Positive that didn't
I really
happen.
wish it did.
I know.
I'm also super stoked to tell you this. Good news, this isn't the first time a bug was found in a colon.
Fuck.
That's right. When this report reached the public, gastrointestinal specialist.
Oh my.
Dr. Keith Sau did what any one of us would do and shared several photos on Twitter of other instances of bugs in butts.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's time. Dr. Marissa, I'm going to ask you, what creature do you see here in this colon?
Holy shit. Oh, is it a beetle?
No, you were right the first time.
Oh my God, it's a roach?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
It is a baby roach.
I don't know if it looks big to me. I don't know. I don't know
I don't
what
know
stage
how
it was
big
in.
this colon is.
We don't have anything for scale.
I know. Could this person have swallowed it like a quarter as well? That would have been helpful. This is a goddamn roach.
It's a goddamn roach. Yes, it is the German cockroach Boletta germanica.
Oh, got it. So it's German.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more compact than the classic giant creepy roach I'm used to in New York.
That's right.
So.
Oh, sorry, Blatella germanica. Sorry.
Ooh, that sounds like a sci-fi series.
I mean, when you look at this photo, it practically is. Yeah, it was discovered inside the colon of a 51-year-old woman. According to that report in GIEjournal.org, quote, the most plausible explanation was inadvertent intake of the cockroach while the patient was consuming green gelatin shortly before the procedure. So it was in her...
God.
It was in her jello.
If someone told me this, I would be just so tempted to like walk into the ocean and never come back. I'd be like, Well, my body is a garbage can. It's not the temple I thought it was.
Continuing the quote, the patient was completely asymptomatic, and it was decided that no stool studies were warranted, end quote. So,
Cool. So there's no problem, except for the cockroach in my body.
That's right.
Was it alive?
This one looks dead.
Yeah,
right?
It looks kind of dead.
This one doesn't look like it's doing too well.
It's in fetal. It's kind of dead.
Yeah. Like you said, they just have to live with the fact that this happened to them, and hopefully they have someone in their lives they can tell this to, because no one should have to carry that around. No pun intended, but...
I wonder if they tell it at parties.
Oh my God. Oh,
someone's talking about like their stupid skydiving trip or showing pictures of their kids, and they're like, "You want to see something really interesting that was in my body?" And then they pull up these pictures. I hope they're using it for the best reasons possible, just to gross people out.
I just hope so. In my heart of hearts, I want that Ladybug to live, and I want wallet-sized photos of, my colonoscopy,
yes.
if this ever happens.
Lock screen that shit, whoever you are.
That's right.
Burn bridges with people you don't like. Show them, or just show anyone. Yeah. I would be if someone came up to me at a party and showed me this, I'd be like, well, I guess we're going to be Instagram friends now.
I like that you put it as your lock screen. That's great. We'll always know whose phone it is. That's great.
I might do it. I might just start lying about this.
After the break, it's going to get violent. That's right. We're going to talk about a case of sibling rivalry that gets way out of hand and into the face.
Fuck yeah.
So stay tuned.
Please do.
Hello, everyone. You may recognize me as Gabby from the History of Everything podcast.
And my name is Brenna, and you don't recognize me from anything yet.
Together, we're two scientists who explore all of the weird little questions and conspiracies of the universe in our new podcast, Mystery of Everything. Everything has an explanation.
We hope.
But that is what we're here to figure out. We will dive into the science behind many popular conspiracy theories, such as vaccines causing autism, flat earth theory, and was the moon landing fake? And if so, why the heck would anyone even do that?
But it's not just conspiracies. There's a lot of cool mysteries that we will attempt to use science to explain, such as near-death experiences, what made the Vikings go berserk, and can I control my co-host with MK Ultra?
Wait, what? Anyway, make sure to check out the Mystery of Everything podcast everywhere where you find your podcasts.
We're the All Creatures Podcast. Each week, Angie and I explore and share amazing details about the many animals we share our world with.
Plus, Chris and I are both PhD scientists and educators. So we do the deep dives in the scientific research and then come back and share what we learn in a fun and casual way. We also speak with other scientists, animal experts, activists, and many other conservation enthusiasts from all over the planet.
So you can find the All Creatures Podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, Jill Chacha here from Well, That's Interesting, and I am absolutely thrilled to tell you about Spotify for podcasters. I use it, I love it, and it all started by downloading the free Spotify for Podcasters app, which has all the tools you need in one place to record and edit your masterpiece of a podcast. Spotify for Podcasters also distributes your show to all major platforms. So when you hit publish, your episodes will stream not only on Spotify, but I'm talking about the Apples, the Googles, Stitcher, Good Pods, the other ones. You get the idea. And you can monetize your podcast with no minimum listenership required. You could also set up monthly subscriptions and record ads just like this one. So what are you waiting for? Download Spotify for Podcasters today and start changing the world. Oh, and please, stay interesting.
Do you fondly remember blowing the dust out of a golden Nintendo cartridge to get it to work?
Get the dust out of it.
All right, here we go. Yes, let's get it.
Now the screen's gray.
Aw, man. Or those long nights when you were up late fighting Ganon and you'd hear your mom coming downstairs.
Hello? That's Mom. Pretend you're asleep.
Wait, pause it. Turn off the TV.
Do you think she's gone?
Make a sound.
I thought I heard two boys down here. Oh, well.
Well, Ben and Pat are here to transport you back to those exhilarating moments as the Hyrule Podcaster! Join the two brothers each week as they play through Zelda games in Nintendo's legendary series. Episodes are filled with color commentary, lightly researched facts, personal anecdotes, and more. Hyrule Podcasters is available through Anchor on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Follow the Hyrule Podcasters on Facebook and Instagram at Hyrule Podcasters and on Twitter at Hyrule Podcaster.
And we're back.
We are so back.
We're so back, and we're experiencing nosebleeds and swelling in the left eye.
Not again. Ugh. I'm kidding. That's never happened to me. But it sounds terrible.
It is terrible. Yeah, it's not happening to us, but a 29-year-old woman in Taiwan who just had gotten into a physical altercation with her sister.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah. I'm not going to lie. When I heard the title, I assumed it was a child.
Yeah, well, close. Yeah, this is a family-related incident. Yeah.
But still, I was picturing like a 7-year-old. Yeah.
Valid. Okay, so she was concerned about her injuries, and she checked herself into the Hulian Zuchai Hospital emergency room. Hopefully I nailed that.
Nailed it.
There, doctors examined her face and noticed two distinct cuts. One in the center of her nose and one located in the lower right corner of her left eye, like where the tear duct is, in that little nook. Okay. Yeah. Now, Dr. Marissa, would you like to see said injuries? And if you would, please tell us what you make of them in this photo.
As the doctor, I think I have to.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's just like Jill said, kind of it looks on one side of her nose, there's like a distinct little cut, and it's close to the bridge.
Yeah.
And then sort of coming down from her tear duct is another cut with a little bit of bruising around it. And it's just a cut going kind of diagonally towards the side of her face.
Yeah.
And it looks very, very unpleasant.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a little bit of swelling. There's a little bit of bruising near the eye.
Yeah.
Now, the external lacerations were small, but enough to warrant an X-ray just to be certain there were no internal injuries. Lo and behold, there were no signs of trauma and no foreign objects were seen. The end? Absolutely not.
Of course. I was like, what? Jill?
That's right. Put a pin in that X-ray, because this story wouldn't make it onto Well, That's Interesting if it ended there. For you see, the nosebleeds, the swelling, of course, got worse.
Of course.
She endured all of it for about a week until she finally got up the courage to take a look inside her nose herself by placing a mirror under it. It was then she, quote, thought she could see a gray object, end quote. In a bit of a panic, she returned to the emergency room and updated the doctors on what she saw. Finally, a CT scan of her head was performed. And when you know it, yeah, she was right. There was a little something up there. Well, two things up her sinuses.
What?
Yeah.
Girl.
So, Dr. Marissa, would you like to see the following CT scan? And there's 3 pictures, but the picture labeled C is definitely much clearer and has arrows pointing at stuff.
I think you need to show it to me now.
Here we go. What do you see?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is this what I...
Yep.
Okay. All right. So picture A, you see kind of this, it's almost like, kind of like a long, it's like a tube that's like about the length of a quarter or so. And B is another angle from the top.
Yeah.
You see it again, kind of in the nasal sinus area. And C, you see 2, like...
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it other than it looks like pieces of a chopstick in her sinuses.
Yeah, totally. They're like parallel to each other, right into the nose.
Yeah, right into the nose. 2 little pieces. One is a little longer than the other.
Yep.
And it is stressing me out.
Yeah, somehow 2 pieces of wood embedded themselves in her nasal septum, and we're not talking small pieces either. One was nearly 1.5 inches long.
Jesus.
And the other one was 2 full inches.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So first things first, how were they missed? Well, these pieces could have been 1 foot long, and the X-ray still may not have picked up on them, because X-rays reveal densely rich objects like glass, metal, and bone. Wood is much less dense and radiolucent, meaning the X-rays just pass right through.
Wow.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
I
Oh my
know.
God.
Second, how did they get in there?
Yeah.
Well, remember the fight she had? She had gotten into an argument with her sister over dinner one night, and the sister plunged chopsticks into her face.
Okay.
So they somehow slipped right in and broke off, causing no significant damage, which is fucking bonkers.
That is bonkers. But also, like, when you remove them, because I'm assuming at some point in the night they've removed them.
Yeah.
How do you not notice that one is a lot smaller than the other?
I know.
Or both are smaller than originally.
Yeah.
Maybe they were drunk.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to put
Yeah.
anything on these girls, but
Yeah.
who knows?
No, absolutely not. It must have been fucking chaotic.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know what happened to the family dynamics, but I'm happy to report the 2 pieces of wood were removed successfully via surgery, and she's making a full physical recovery.
Amazing.
Dr. Marissa, would you do the honor of just confirming if these were tips of a set of chopsticks? I have a photo of the removed items right here if you want to see.
Yes, please. Yes, they are chopstick tips. 2 different chopsticks.
Yeah.
Okay, imagine someone stuck wood chopsticks up your nose holes, and the pointy parts, and then you pull them out, and it's 2 goddamn chopstick tips that were definitely covered in blood. It's
Yeah.
just hilarious.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see exactly how this happened.
Just, my God. Yeah, what can I say? She was lucky not to have been stabbed in the eye, because that was a pretty fucking close call.
That's right.
That's right, yeah. And those doctors learned a lesson. Even if they suspect a foreign body in the nose, quote, it's important they perform an examination of the ears, nose, and throat, as well as a CT scan to identify it as soon as possible.
I like
End
how the
quote.
first time she went in, no one looked up her nose.
No.
They even have those little light things that they put in your ear and
Yeah.
then in your nose.
Yeah.
In both.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know.
functional object that is kind of creepy. But why didn't they use that?
I know. I think because the injuries were so small. Like, the facial lacerations were just like, all right.
well.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's good to go.
And, and that quote was from the report published in the Journal of Emergency Medicine in June 2021. Yeah. And those are our 2 stories in today's In-Betweeni 048.
Okay, so lessons learned. Don't put chopsticks up your sister's nose or anyone's nose. And don't, I don't know what the lesson is for the first one.
Yeah.
Sleep with your mouth open.
And if you do, make sure you take a gallon of polyethylene to just poop everything out.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
There
Easy.
you go. Polyethylene.
There you go. Thanks for listening, subscribing, rating, telling your friends. Leave us a tip on Venmo at Well That's Interesting.
Yeah.
If you love this episode or you just love the damn show, please drop us a little something.
Yeah, and write in with your interesting facts.
Yes.
Has anything ever gotten stuck up your nose or in your colon? We know it's gross. Do you have any pictures that you show people? You can show them to us. We will not judge you.
No, we love this shit.
We will be obsessed with it. Even if you don't want us to share it, we'll give you a big thumbs up and a holy shit.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Amazing. And please, stay interesting.
Please do.